What's up, YouTube? Okay, so I got a Wi-Fi battle for you tonight against Hey Life. I think he's from YouTube. I'm not sure of his channel though. Anyway, this was a good battle. It was a good battle. It was. I couldn't actually do this one. I couldn't narrate this one live because I just raged so much at the at the end. I literally raged. I'm not going to give it away though. It was a really good match. Let's go. Okay, so this. I was trying to do a little bit lower tier battles this time because I keep getting a million challenges of people with full OU teams and stuff like that. So this is probably going to be one of my last battles with this team because everyone really knows all my moves and stuff on my friend list, so it's getting a little bit easy for them to predict. Anyway, so he leaves his coordinate in for my Thunderbolt there, which I found a little bit random. Anyway, so that was a good start, I guess. One poke down. So into Tangle Growth. This thing's really bulky. So I throw up the taunt so I can't use like Sleep Powder or Leech Seed, anything like that. He goes for Ancient Power, maybe predicting my Togekiss swap in there. I just go for the Thunder Wave because that's just some extra status on that as well, which was good. Okay, so he goes for Giga Drain, gets a decent amount of damage off. I don't want to use up my Electrode's Aftermath yet, and he's quite quick as well. So I go into Togekiss because I'm only going to go for a Giga Drain again. He gets Paralyzed, which was good. I go here straight away for the Air Slash. I should have probably gone for a Nasty Plot, but it's okay. All good. So he goes into Banette. I hit him really hard with the Air Slash, so that does loads of his health. So really at this point in the game, I was really dominating his team. There wasn't too much I was worried about. I sort of swapped out there because I thought he might use Will-O-Wisp or something when he gets the Prankster with a Mega Ring. So I went to Miltank, and fortunately for me, he used a priority move. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's EVs, if it was a physical attack or just a support one, but not too sure. So, anyways, in comes Slowbro. I know this thing's going to be bulky as shit in defense, so there's not much point of my my Miltank staying in that much. I know he's going to have. It's going to be a bulky calm mindset as well. As I said, there's no much point me having Miltank in there. So I go straight into Heracross here because I want to scare him out, and I know he's going to go for a Calm Mind on my switch, of course. So what I'm thinking is here, he's going to definitely swap out. He's either going to stay in or go into Togekiss. I didn't want to risk him staying in, then going for maybe a Flamethrower or a Scald, so I sort of had to go for Mega Horn here. And then he swapped down, like, okay, so he's going to go into Togekiss. That was really the only other swap in that he actually had for it, which is interesting. Now, on my Heracross, I had a previous battle with my Medicham, and I forgot to give my Heracross an item. He normally has a Choice Scarf, so this actually lost me the battle not bringing this item, and it really was not good. So I go for the Stone Edge there, which is good, got some nice damage. Togekiss goes for the Flamethrower. I look at the damage and think, okay, so that's definitely it's definitely a bulky Togekiss because I never would have lived that regardless. So yeah, not having it was good for this part, not having an item at all. I mean, I'm not being the wrong item. I mean, not an item at all. So, yeah, it was good at this part, but it really it bit me in the ass later on in the battle for sure. Okay, so in comes Banette again. I know it's probably going to use. I thought it was going to use Will-O-Wisp there and might sort of you know, come in on and try and wreck my sweep, but it goes for Shadow Sneak again, and I was sort of, if it was going to do a physical move, I still had Aftermath here with my Electrode to finish the Banette off, which was good. That's fine, so that's down. So at this point, I was comfortably winning quite easily. I had control of the match pretty well. So I bring in my Togekiss here. He sends out his Slowbro, which is fine because I know I can at least take one Ice Beam from that. I'm going to throw up a Nasty Plot here because he's not going to like an Air Slash after this. It's going to get very, very close to killing him. I know that for sure. So he obviously goes for the Ice Beam there. Does a little bit over half of my health, which is good. And good damage for him. And that gets a load of damage. And he somehow lives on 1 health or something like that, which was a bit annoying. And I do get a flinch there from Serene Grace, which was good. That was probably the only bit of luck I got this whole battle. That was about it for the luck chunk of this battle after that turn. So anyway, so Slowbro is out of the picture, which is good because he can't get that regenerated thing back. And in comes this son of a bitch. Oh my goodness. So this goes for a Rock Blast. There wasn't much I could do to actually outspeed this at all. It's very, very quick. So Togekiss is out. So at this point in time, I thought, okay, maybe it's got a Focus Sash on because that's quite a common thing to have. So I go into my Golem and I thought, oh, maybe it's Scarfed. I'm not sure because it did, but it wasn't. I was just checking that it wasn't Scarfed or anything because I didn't really need Golem too much in this battle. So Bullet Seed is going to take me out heaps there, and it doesn't really matter if my Berry activated or not. That's going to take me out. So yeah, I've got no, obviously that's a full out physical attacking Golem with no defense or health EV, so it always was going to go down. Okay, so I got into Slowbro here, and now I was thinking, I won't have too much trouble with this thing, this is fine. Even with Bullet Seed, it's going to do no damage to me at all, and I can easily tank it out with, quite easily. So the reason it's hitting 5 times in a row is because it's got the Skill Link ability. Now, hits me for the last time here, thinking, okay, this is good, I can get a Scald off. And I get Flinch there, so I'm thinking, what? That must have King's Rock. So, okay, so King's Rock activates there, so I can't actually stay in, I have to go out, I'm forced to go out there with the Regenerator. Now this was so annoying. This is really, it's just a set relying on King's Rock hacks, so you can't actually attack. So outspeed and hit you with 5 moves. 5 moves is a good, see, and 5 moves is a good, amount of shots. So you've got a good chance of the opponent getting haxed with an attack there. So he's going to go for Tail Slap here. It's not really doing a hell of a lot of damage to me, but the point is it's not doing much, not doing too much. But the point is at the end of it, it's just continual hacks, and I could not do anything at all. There was nothing I could do here. So really, I was getting beaten by hacks here at the moment. I avoid the attack and I go for the Milk Drink. I was like, oh goodness, I didn't think that would avoid. So I get a lucky break, and my good luck turns into bad luck because I didn't attack him. So I'm like, oh damn. Yeah, I didn't think that would miss. So what do you know? So he swaps out his Minccino, probably thinking not probably going to get that lucky with that flinch again. So in comes Tangle Growth. This thing's a physical wall, obviously, and there's not much I could do to it really here. Then again, there wasn't a whole lot he could do to me either. I knew he had Sleep Powder and Leech Seed, they're sort of common moves on Tangle Growth, and yeah, I'd already seen one of its other moves being Ancient Power before. Okay, so he's going to throw up the Sleep Powder on me, which was annoying. There wasn't real. I didn't really want to swap into this thing just yet because I had Heracross back with no item. If I had a Choice Scarf, I was thinking if I had a Choice Scarf, that Minccino would not be a problem at all. Period. It would just get outspared and one-shotted. But this was the problem. I forgot the item, and I didn't really know what I was going to do because, as you've seen, the King's Rock is very, very effective at just enabling you absolutely useless to attack. So I wake up there. I think I can last a few turns to get this thing. Even if I can get some damage off on Tangle Growth, I can bring my Heracross in and finish off with a Mega Horn. I'm not 100% confident that it could one-shot it, especially if it's max health, max defense. I'm certain that it would live it, so I sort of needed to get, at least a quarter of its health out the way before I could comfortably bring in my Heracross. And like I said, yeah, if it was this would have been completely different if I brought my Choice Scarf Heracross. My Choice Scarf on Heracross, but that was my own stupid fault. I forgot to put the item back on before I swapped my team mates around. Okay, so he's just going to keep spamming me with Sleep Powder here, and I'm sort of just trying to work out my curses, trying to boost my attack and defense a little bit, just in case I can somehow manage to get past this Tangle Growth, which I really didn't expect to, but if he brought in his Minccino again, I might wake up and get a lucky Body Slam on it, or something like that. So this part was the longest bit of the battle between Miltank and Tangle Growth. Tangle Growth really couldn't do enough damage to me, even while sleeping for a few turns. He just couldn't get enough damage off before I could wake up and go for the Milk Drink again. As I explained, I'm slowly trying to get my curses up whenever I can get the first move in there. So his main attack stab there was Giga Drain. Doesn't do a hell of a lot to me really after my Leftovers recovery. But Leftovers sort of gets eaten away by Leech Seed there. And as I said, I don't really want to swap either because, yeah, I just wasn't confident. I really needed my Heracross to get rid of Tangle Growth because he's just going to stall out my Slowbro all day and my Miltank all day with Sleep Powder. And Leech Seed and Giga Drain, and yeah, it's a big pain in the bum. Okay, yeah, as I said, this was the longest bit in the game, and really he was trying to get rid of my Miltank, and I was just trying to live to get a few curses up to get enough damage off on the Tangle Growth. Miltank was sort of useless to me now because, like, at this point I was like, I'm not too confident that I'm going to win because of that. I straight away knew that Mincerno had a King's Rock on it because of all the flinch and that kind of thing. So, and I'm terrible against those kind of items. I always get flinched out. So I get my health back again with Milk Drink, which is good. My Miltank was waking up after about 2 turns, which was pretty cool. At least that was going my way, I guess. I needed to have something going my way. So he's just continually sapping my health away here. So I go for the Body Slam here. I'm starting to give it a good attack now because, I need to get some damage off. He finally misses with Sleep Powder after about the 4th or 5th try. I can't remember what it was. Pretty good for 75 accuracy, hitting all those times. And, yeah, so that Leech Seed is still getting him his health back. I'll see if I can get one more Body Slam off here. That should get him low enough for my my Heracross to come in and finish him off. So of course he's going to use the Sleep Powder again. I knew that, and then next move he's going to go for the Giga Drain, of course. And I knew my Heracross could take the Giga Drain quite easy because obviously I think it's just a wall and it does have any special attack EVs whatsoever. It may have it a little bit, but not too many. Okay. So it was a little bit over half health, so I was very confident that I could finish that off with my Heracross now. So, as I said, I brought in my Heracross with no item, and he Giga Drains exactly like I thought he would. And, yeah, I was just kicking myself here because I thought, this is game. If I had Choice Scarf, this would be game, because I would get rid of the Tangle Growth here, and I get the Moxie as well, and I'd be Scarfed, and it'd just be over. Yeah, it's just really annoying. I was kicking myself that I didn't bring my item. Okay, so in comes Mincerno. That's going to outspeed me because I'm not Scarfed, and that's going to hit me with a Rock Blast, and that's not really going to matter. It would have taken me out anyway. It doesn't matter how much health I had. So now was my sort of last chance. I thought I could get rid of this in 2 Scolds, and I had Miltank to swap back in so I could get my Regenerator back, but I needed to not get hacks at this point in the game, which is very, very doubtful because this thing basically hacks me nearly every time with the flinch. Okay, so Bullet Seed was his main sort of thing here, and I get flinched. There was nothing I could do. Like, if I got a Scold off there, that would have been perfect. Then I could have swapped out, brought my Miltank back in. He would have killed that, brought my Slowbro back in with enough health to live, and then finished it off with Scold. But yes, I knew this was going to be really, really tricky, and I knew Scold definitely would not one-hit KO Mincerno for sure, even if I got a burn. So Miltank can't do anything. He's sort of just really fodder for my Slowbro to get his Regenerator ability back here. Yeah, so it was a pretty decent game for sure, definitely sure. I just kicking myself that I forgot my item, and I mean that's my own fault, of course. Okay, so my last Pokey was Slowbro, and you can probably already guess what's going to happen. I'm not going to have enough power to actually get rid of this thing. So he's going to hit me with 5 Bullet Seeds in a row again, and out of all the other times that I could have hit it, that I got flinched, I didn't actually get one Scald off. The only Scald I actually got off was the very, very last turn, which was absolutely not helpful at all. It was just not helpful because I needed another Scald before. So yeah, good game, dude. I just couldn't do anything about the flinch. That's all. I thought I definitely I thought out definitely knew what was gonna happen. I just couldn't get past the flinch. So it was a good game. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and I honestly had to re-narrate this because I was raging so much. I was like, God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's right. I'm in the process of making a few teams as well, and I think I mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it again because I can. And I'm going to bring some more lower tier teams as well, and some more pokes that I've never used before. And also these movesets are sort of getting a little bit predictable, so I want to change them up as well. So thanks for taking the time to watch my videos, guys, and